Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. My name is Dave Dickens. I'm the office director over transportation facilities and safety services. I'm also one of the two emergency coordinating officers for the district, myself and Steve Miller. Steve Miller is on his way to help fight the fires in the swamp this morning, so gotta speak to him. This week is also Hurricane Preparedness Week, May 7th through the 13th. That's why we're bringing you the emergency management presentation. In 1993, water management districts became responsible partners, a part of the state response. We're required to maintain an emergency response plan. Statewide mutual aid agreement was established in February 2001. This all enabled us to be able to reimburse for our emergency management responsibilities. How it works is when an incident occurs, counties, for example, have a need for assistance when their resources are used up. If they need help, for example, they report to the State Emergency Operations Center. Emergency function 3 DOT reports down to us and says, we need a pump, you guys provide that, and we respond to it. We also have state and federal mutual aid agreements where we can directly respond to any needs that they may have, for example, wildfires. This year we had the opportunity to kind of adjust our district emergency operations center, and this gives an overview or a flow chart of how our emergency operations center works. We have public information officers, liaison officers, safety officers, and then we have operations planning and logistics section chiefs in order to respond to any sort of emergency we may have. We've used NIMS, which is National Incident Management System, to try to adjust our emergency operations center to ICS, which is the command functions.
Ask a question, Mr. Chairman?
Yes, sir.
I like your wiring diagram, by the way. Been involved in some of this over the time. This public information officer, is that a kind of a pickup collateral duty, or you actually need someone that's skill trained and operates in public information? And where I'm going with that is this: if you lose that fight, you lose the whole rest of the program, because the public doesn't see what we're doing, and the state doesn't see what we're doing, the feds don't. And then all of a sudden, we're in a pickup game. We saw it in Louisiana, we saw it in other places. Just want to know how do you designate that person?
So Tim McCalley is our public information officer for the emergency. So when we go into the emergency role, we activate.
I don't know him. He does that business.
Tiffany.
Oh, okay. Well, then you got
So during an emergency, we just make sure we use all the resources that we have in house.
One other question: do you have a computer program to track the usage of our personnel, our equipment in the fight? Because if something breaks, the state or the feds make it whole before we get it back. So if we break a bulldozer, they pay for it, not us. So you have to be able to track it, document it, where it went, how many hours. Do we have a way to do that other than pencil and pad?
We typically use the email system, but whenever we're responding to a emergency with the
Just
state.
to suggest there's some great computerized programs out there, don't cost you a fortune, that you may want to look at. The state accepts like that, and the feds do too.
We're looking into whether
They were coming after us from 92 in 03, still denying claims we had made over Hurricane Andrew in 92. But if you use one of these sanctioned, certified, whatever programs, we don't lose money, we actually make money when we do that. So just point out something that we want. Thank you, Mr.
Preparedness is key for us. This map depicts residence houses in our district. 11.7% of district employees who live within a Category 3 or greater storm surge delineation, and 66% of district staff live within 30 miles of the coastline. This is extremely important that we're prepared and we have organization that we can do it all, contact staff and make sure that we're safe during any sort of emergency that we may occur. Types of emergencies that we typically deal with are hurricane, wildfire, floods, but there's other opportunities that we do prepare for as well. Our current fire situation, 32 of our counties in the state of Florida are under a burn ban currently. 15 out of the 18 counties in our district are under an active burn ban. I have one correction, this map, Flagler County is also under a burn ban now. Currently, this year, we have had 10 wildfires, and it's burned up approximately 15,000 acres. Dr. Gray's predictions for this year, they predicted 11 named storms, 4 of these being hurricane, 2 of which will be intense, and there's a 24% East Coast strike potential. This is slightly below average prediction. They do revise this in June of the hurricane season. We participated in the statewide hurricane exercise last week, and worked with the state EOC and collaborated with them. We also plan to do our own event, May 23rd through the 25th. May be adjusted, but depending on whatever our current fire situation is at that time. During these exercises, we make sure we test key functions. It's give us the opportunity to pick up our plans, dust them off, make sure we're ready for the next hurricane season. As you saw in Chris Mundy's presentation, water levels are slightly lower than average right now. This gives us an opportunity, though, for hurricane season. We do have increased storage for this year. And I'd like to entertain any questions.
Questions or comments for Dave? Doug?
This is a political comment. I'm sure everybody knows this, but in 2004-05, we had Francis, Jean, and Wilma. We were lucky enough, just so happened we had Jeb Bush as governor and his brother in the White House, and this state received a lot of extra love and care from that connection. And here we are again. We have a seated president whose home is right near the Water Management District Gun Club office in West Palm Beach. First Florida resident president in our history. So I hope we use his office as best we can. Nick Abrams, where are you? There it is. Nick knows as well that we do have a great connection for emergencies like we did, and Chev responded in spades and his brother did. And I would hope that President Trump would do the same. Just a comment.
All right, anything else?